Hello, what is up everyone? Solo Savanna here if you're new to the channel. So let's talk about Silent Hill Life. It's a beautiful game, but its world can be a bit unforgiving. When I started playing it, the game just gave me the basics: attack, dodge, heal, the usual. But after a few hours, I realized there's so much. The tutorial doesn't tell you. The stuff that actually makes the combat easier once you figure it out. Let me break down the tricks I wish I knew earlier, and to avoid spoilers, I will show footage from the starting moments of the game to avoid ruining the experience for you. And just stick around to the end of the video for a bonus tip. Biggest one, focus. The game makes it sound like it's just a flash move, but it's actually one of the most powerful mechanics. While a focus hit equals some big damage, and we all love that. It can stun enemies, help you clear a group of enemies if they gank you up, and even extend counter windows into slow-mo. God knows this move really helped me with the first major boss of the game, where I was stuck for a while. Once I grasped its effectiveness, it became my staple. Focus went from optional move to the main way of controlling fight. My main way. Oh, and did you know you can stay in focus even while dodging, which means you don't lose your attack follow-up, especially if that dodge is perfect. I also learned pretty quickly that stamina is everything. Run out and you're basically done for. Some enemies can even use that to execute you, and I'm talking about you, a Rabare monster. So one perfect dodge completely refills your entire stamina bar. That means a single good dodge can completely reset the momentum of a fight. So perfect dodge goes from just being a tool of defense to being the difference between getting cornered and swinging right back. And here's another thing that surprised me. Healing items are overrated compared to sanity items. Focus eats up your sanity, and if you don't manage it, you're handicapped. Or you're handicapping yourself. Ramune, Higashi's Divine Waters. Those become my real lifeline. More sanity equals more focus equals more free kills. By the end of my run, I realized having a couple fast hits is fine, but loading up on sanity items is a real survival trick. Something Silent Hill doesn't really spell out is running is always an option. These aren't souls enemies that chase you across the map, although some of them will actually chase you and catch up to you. Sorry. Although actually most will give up if you just outrun them. Honestly, in some sections, fighting is the wrong choice. Save your weapons, save your health. Just sprint and move on. It will actually help you preserve that favorite weapon that you love using so much. Another one is, don't fight in hallways if you can avoid it. I know I was a victim of this. The camera becomes another enemy you have to fight and manage. Your weapon even can hit walls. That is how physics realistic this game is. And when it does this, it can even stun you, and suddenly you're dead because you got cornered by an enemy you could have easily avoided. So it's best to drag enemies into bigger rooms because fights instantly become manageable that way. Oh, and you remember that bonus tip that I told you about? Use your fast faith to upgrade those memory slots. Forget about the health, forget about stamina. Just upgrade those memory slots and your life will be so much easier. You can thank me later. So yeah, the game teaches you how to survive but doesn't teach you how to win. Focus, sanity items, perfect dodges, and knowing when to run, those are the real keys. Once I started leaning into them, the game opened up in a whole new way. If you enjoyed this video, a like will mean the most to me as a small creator. That's how YouTube recommends my channel, and subscribe if you find this interesting. I'll catch you in the next one.